Hi guys, we're here today to do another unboxing, but this time it's the Onitsuka Tiger, and specifically it's the Mexico 66 white and white. So let's start the unboxing and review. And before we start the review and the unboxing, I want you to like this video and do not forget to subscribe. And what's important, if you want to receive a new notification of all the videos I uploaded, just like this one, don't forget to hit the bell notification. And let's begin. Okay, so let's discuss first the history, when it was created, who created it, and how this specific shoes became an iconic, especially in the country of Japan. So originally, Onitsuka Tiger is one of the oldest company in Japan, tracing history back the formation of the Onitsuka Company Limited. So it started way back 1949, and a 32-year-old, he's a former military and an officer technically, and his name is Kihachiro. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. It's Kihachiro Onitsuka. So he's the one who founded the Onitsuka Tiger as of the moment and as of today, this specific shoes. So he started the company technically after the post-war, because he wants to make sure that to raise awareness, and after the war he wants to have the youth be inspired into sports. So in Onitsuka, or Mr. Onitsuka, technically created the shoes for basketball. Then eventually it became also a fashion iconic, especially as the year goes by. So that's the brief history of this specific, well, Japanese shoes, and it's also in partnership with ASICS. So let's begin, and I'll go ahead and discuss specifically this kind of model. And also there are lots of different kinds of model of Onitsuka Tiger. This one, this is specifically the Mexico 66. But other than that, there's also famous iconic designs of Onitsuka. What are those? Example of that is the Tiger Concierge, this one, the Serrano Ultimate 81, California 78 VIN. But the most famous nowadays, it's the Mexico 66. So we will discuss this, and we will have an in-depth review of this specific iconic shoes that was created by Mr. Onitsuka. Okay, so let's discuss the in-depth of this specific iconic shoes created by Onitsuka. As you can see, let's start first on this portion. If you will notice, again, this is a white and white Mexico 66. Technically this is my wife's shoes. So in this portion you can see it has really a very fine leather, and you can see also the symbol of ASICS, wherein, like what I mentioned earlier, Onitsuka is in partnership with ASICS. So technically, they collaborated and came up with this kind of shoe design. So here you can see it's a white leather, and I can say it's very firm and like a waterproof kind of leather. And you can see also here it's a synthetic rubber, and also here there's an overlap of a different kind of leather actually. It's like how can I say this, it's much more on in a suede kind of leather. Same, you can see it here. It's kind of rough, but it gives more support on the fingers of your feet. So this is the first part, and let's go to the other side. It's also the same. You can also see here the symbol of the Asics inspired. What else? Also, there's a overlapping, especially on the lace side. So you can see it here. Okay, I'll make it much closer. Then let's go to underneath. If you're wondering, how did Onitsuka or Mr. Onitsuka design this kind of concept? He remembers when he was still young, and when he's trying to eat during dinner, I believe, he saw inside the bowl there's a left portion or a cut portion of the octopus, because I believe that's his dinner that time. When he saw a small slice cut of the octopus, he noticed that it has suctions. So he got the concept, and he was inspired to create these iconic shoes. So that's why, if you will notice, it gives suction or grip once it hit the floor. So meaning, while you're wearing it, it gives a fine grip on the ground. So that's the reason why he created this kind of undersole of this Onitsuka shoes, which is the Mexico 66. Okay, so now let's go to inside. So you can see inside, this is the well, you can see the support, wherein you can see also the logo of the Onitsuka Tiger. There you go. Then let's go to, oh sorry, here. Let's go to the back. This is also kind of nice. It crossed the it's a cross design. Again, it's a kind of suede leather. It's a cross design. Even me, I really don't know what's the main reason why it designed it that way, but for me it's still kind of nice. And then there's a pull tab. You can see also it says there Tiger. There you go. So, well, I don't have technically an Onitsuka Tiger shoes, but I kind of interested because it's comfortable on your feet. As my wife mentioned, it's ready to use. Just slip on your foot and you're ready to go. Plus, it's very stylish. The simplicity of the design, and because of the simplicity, it gives more or it is much more fashionable, especially when you're wearing shorts, even if you're wearing pants. And it really and plus, by the way, it's easy to place it inside your bag or your baggage. So that's why my wife chose this kind of slip-on shoes. But other than that, yeah, I might get it or consider to get a new one. What is the retail? So let's start now or talk about the retail price. Well, in Philippine peso, well, it's indicated in the box. It's technically it's a fixed 5,800 pesos. This is the for the starting price, but there are rare Onitsuka Tiger shoes wherein it reached up to 25,000, even 36,000 pesos. But for sure, it has a different kind of sole underneath, and for sure, it is much stronger leather in the whole body of the shoe. So this iconic shoes, when it was started in 1949, until now, it booms and it really rose high when it comes to when it comes to the revenue, and that's why Onitsuka Tiger shoes are very in demand nowadays, because like what I mentioned earlier, easy to carry, easy to wear, just slip it on and you're good to go. So later on, I will also show you my wife will, wear these shoes, and it will be, or she will do a demonstration of the Onitsuka Tiger on her feet. Okay? And plus, I will also give you a montage of some of the designs, specifically the Mexico 66. And nowadays, this is the most famous Onitsuka design in the Onitsuka Tiger series of shoes. So there you go. You saw my wife wear it on her feet, and also the montage of other designs of Onitsuka Tiger shoes. And before we end, I hope you learned something, a thing or two, with this iconic Japanese shoes created by Mr. Onitsuka. So without further ado, thank you also for watching, and for my subscribers who continually supporting this channel, which is Keith Vincent Vlog. And as I sign off, always remember, eat vlog, sleep, and repeat. Thank you very much. Have a great day.